Listen to the story to learn Chinese medicine. Today I am telling the story of Shen. During the Jiajing period of the Ming Dynasty, there was a place called Xiyin Town in Jiangnan. There was an old mulberry forest outside the town, and the most famous scholar in the town was called Lu Wenqian. After studying for a long time, I feel dizzy and tinnitus, panicked as if I was about to jump out, and my fingers often trembled slightly. The spring of this year is imminent. She became more and more desperate. He actually coughed up a few strands of blood in the study, the handsomeness of a scholar on his face, all replaced by a layer of cool manuscript gray. The mother was worried. The town doctor looked at it. Just say that the intention is excessive. Qi and blood deficiency. I took a lot of tonic, but when Xian drank, it's not a toothache. It is difficult to eliminate debts. The roots are even more empty. Seeing that the paint is approaching, she couldn't even hold a pen. In despair, cut off the book. I walked alone into the silent old mulberry forest outside the town. Deep in the mulberry forest, there lived a lonely old man surnamed Sang. The town calls him Sangwing. The mulberry tree elder does not plant grain. Just make this mulberry tree. Distribute colorful mulberry leaves. Mulberry fruit in the vegetarian diet. Harvest mulberry branches. The eastern robe is mulberry root. Life is poor but calm. Seeing Wenqian's face as if it were a finger, the footsteps floated under the tree. Sangwing beckoned him to sit down. A bowl of clean water on the ground. Wenqian smiled bitterly. Late in life. It resembles a withered bamboo in the wind. I'm afraid I've learned everything I've learned in my life. Laughed. Sangwing carefully looked at him. He looked at his cuffs inadvertently. The faint blood words that are overjoyed. Slowly. Pig life. This body is not empty. It's done. Like this long-sweated field. It is seedless. It is water without moisture. Hard fertilizer. It's like going to the dry cracked soil. Sprinkle quicklime. Isn't it even more sad? Wenqian Yijing. So what should I do? Dangwing did not answer directly. Only pointed to the mulberry tree above his head. Do you recognize him? Wenqian nodded. Mulberry trees can also be disabled. Sangwing shook his head. He was thin. Because of the results of this time. Yes, it is to support people. It was early summer. The mulberry branches are full of fruit. Some are red. Some have turned black. In the sun, they are like full chalcedony. When Wing stepped on a handful of ripe hair, he lost his kidney. Put it in Wenqian's hands. Try it. Wenqian put it in his mouth. Take a sip. A fresh sweetness, accompanied by slight acidity, instantly filled the mouth. I only dyed his lips and fingers purple red. Speaking of which, it is the same. The sweetness is like a trace of a clear spring, slowly flowing down the throat. It made him irritable and bored for days. Calm down a little. Wait for me. When one led Wenqian to the forest hut. There are several bamboo sieves on the stall. It is covered with shiny mulberry kidneys. Sun-dried mulberry kidneys shrink into small particles that are almost black on the body. Crystal clear with fresh fruit. As like as an apple to an oyster. You see. Sangwing picked up a few dried grains. Compare the kidneys first. Fresh fruit. The branches and leaves are full of wind. The nature is cool and moist. It can quench thirst with tendons. Clear deficiency and heat. And this after drying. Stick a dried mulberry kidney. The essence is restrained. Turn dry bottle quietly. Is good at nourishing the kidneys. Acupuncture of Yin blood moistens the intestines and irritates. You are good at reading. Dry blood and beard loss can lead to dizziness. Insufficient kidney meridian can lead to tinnitus. If there is less heart, it will be flustered. If you look at it at night, you will see that the fire is broken and the blood is going upward. And blood jamming. After this symptom, it is soft and nourishing. A blood replenishing thing. Slowly and uncontrollably. But is it not a fierce medicine? Sangwing took out a can of mulberry kidney liver that had been dried for a long time. It is also paired with some wolfberries surnamed Ping. Take a small handful every day. Rinse slightly with warm water. Brew with boiling water. Check slow drinking again. The remaining pulp can be chewed and swallowed. Remember, the nature of things is peaceful. I didn't insist on it anymore. The documents will be believed and doubted, but the method is simple. Then he respected the Lord and left. That is, the 3rd and 5th days of the first month. The change is minimal. Insist on looking for the rest. 8 awakenings at dusk. The feeling of faintness in front of his eyes seemed to be lighter. The number of awakenings from heat and heat at night has decreased. More than half a month passed. That heart-wrenching sense of panic. It comes less often. The slight tremor of time is also much smoother. Beyond that, the dead grief of the cool manuscript on his face gradually retreated. Although I don't know if it's rosy, there is a little moisture again. What reassured him the most, that panicking thirst for blood. In the absence of appearance, the spirit is growing. I have been able to revisit the book. I am grateful to Sangwing in my heart. Every day he brought his mother's pastries. Go to the mulberry grove to express your gratitude. The more I saw Sangwing worried about a basket of mulberry kidneys. It turned out to be rainy for several days. Many mulberry kidneys have no time to bask in their wisdom. There is already a risk of not being harmed. When Qian saw this, help immediately. And think of the water steaming method recorded in ancient books. Wash the mulberry kidney first. Steam it slightly. Then dry greedily. It can speed up drying. prevent unchange. It can also reduce the nature of cold. It is suitable for people with weak spleen and stomach. Sangwon agreed. Indeed, it was reported to the emperor. Assist the elder with filial piety. Students don't just read. Make better use of books. At the time of parting, Sangwon advised again, although sanction is good, acute partial moistening, spleen and stomach deficiency and cold. People who are prone to diarrhea in the hall. It is not advisable to eat too much, nor can it be boiled with iron, so as not to damage its active ingredients, although you are getting better now. However, the production of essence and blood is not a one-day achievement. You should take it slowly. The combination of work and rest is fundamental. Later, Lu Wenqian took Sang Xing's message to retake the exam. No more burning gougy ghosts, but the diet is moderate. I want to drink funeral tea. The day of the list was indeed high school. Jin Huan Xiang time. I went to the funeral forest again. The dream hut is still the same. People are wandering to gather herbs. Only one letter was left at the door. Precious wood has its own nature, moisturizing things silently. The 5 blood pressures are very serious. He was in charge of the country. The weather is clear and hot. Dan is used to make up for the red color. Health care is peaceful. Don't be reckless for a while. When Qian leaned deeply against the morning forest, he understood. More nourishing life. Often not the most expensive curiosities. It's that it follows the season. Things that are not peaceful. Just like this Sang Xing's purple and black appearance. Although it is not eye-catching, but it turns sunlight and dew into dry essence. Silently nourishes the dried blood kidney essence. Every inch of Xunzi's body dries up. This is among the scholars of Qiyun town. This story of using Sang Xing to regulate deficiency circulated, and the habit of brewing Sang Xing wolfberry tea. It has also become a small way for many people to recuperate in their daily lives. They remember not only the color and sweet taste of Sang Xing's body. It is also soft and nourishing. Moisturizing things is the silent ancient wisdom.